Hi, my name is Greg, and I was born May 1981 at Bankstown Hospital, and I was put up for adoption. I am making this video. I was inspired by a video that I saw on YouTube about a young man who wanted to put out a message to his birth parents. And I have ummed and ahed about trying to find you throughout my life. Sometimes it just felt wrong. Sometimes I just felt really confused about it. My parents were always very supportive of me finding you and having contact with you. My mother passed away several years ago due to cancer. And afterwards, I did not want to find you at all. I didn't even want to talk about it because for me, it felt like it would be a bit of a betrayal. Even though she was always supportive of it. For me, it just felt wrong. But I have a letter here written from my mother that I'll read now. I'm going to leave out names because I don't want issues, Dear blank. This is just a short note to say thank you. Even though those words don't sound very much, there is a lot of meaning in them. You just don't realize how much happiness you have given my husband and myself in placing your baby up for adoption. We realize it must have been a very big decision, but let me assure you, he is very loved and adored. He is now 9 months old, has just cut his 2 bottom teeth, and has been crawling since he was 4.5 months. But now he is standing everywhere, so it won't be long before he is walking. Side note, according to my mother, I actually took my first steps 2 days after she wrote this letter. My husband and I wish you every happiness and hope one day you will have a family of your own and that you will be as happy as we are now. Yours very sincerely, Jill. I guess I wanted that letter to be read out and to at least get out there in the chance that potentially you could view it. In a way, I feel like I owe my mother that. But also just for myself, I guess I've got 2 kids of my own now, and I would love to be able to turn around to them and say, your background is blank. This is where you come from. This is your heritage. My wife can turn around and say, oh, you guys, you've got, French from my side of the family. But I also wanted to just say, whether I ever get to meet you or get you contact me or whatever, I don't even know if that's possible. I would be open to that. I want you to know that I wouldn't want to become I wouldn't want to be a part of your family. I'm not after a mother figure. I don't know if you've told anybody about me. You could have your own family who know nothing about me. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine, And again, I'm not mentioning your name. I'm not mentioning the name that you gave me at birth. And the off chance that somebody who doesn't know anything puts 2 and 2 together. But yes, I would be open to having some contact with you if you were also open to that. But I guess one thing that I do want to say is this. Nobody has a perfect life. Everybody has their ups and their downs. And, my life hasn't always been peachy. Being adopted has caused some issues for me. But I want you to know that you did the right thing in putting me up for adoption. I had a loving parents who did everything they could for me. Who did everything they could for me to have a happy life. And I just want you to know, even if you never want to contact me, I just want you to know that, yes, you did the right thing by putting me up for adoption. I had loving parents. And as my mother said in that letter, I don't believe it would have been an easy decision for you. But it was the right one that you made. And I wish you every happiness out there. I don't know what more to say, really. Listen, you might be able to piece together that you are my birth mother. I don't know. From what little information that I have, you were 20. My birth father was separated and in his 40s. Yeah. I hope that if there is a part of you that has had doubt or questions throughout the years since I was born, hopefully at the very least this will put that to rest. I thank you. I thank anybody who is watching this and decides to pass it on. All the best.